Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Green Room Podcast with the Big Dogs. My name is Rigo Novaira. I'm here with Jordan Gauna and Justin Gallegos, and today our special guest is Miss Jenny B.
Yeah. Clap it up.
How are you? How are you, Miss Jenny? How's everything going?
Good, good. Just, trying to get through the week, trying to get through the year at this point.
I know.
It started.
I know. And I'm already losing my mind.
It's not, bro. It's not my birthday yet.
Yeah, but you know what? January, was a whole year in itself, I feel.
It was
long.
January. Everyone was sick in January, February.
I was sick in February, like the first 2 weeks. Like, you can hear it in my voice back then. Like, you can hear it in one of the episodes, like, I'm just clogged up. Like, my ears are clogged and everything.
That one episode, and I was just...
Yeah, we're all of us were like...
Yeah.
That's great. Jenny, so tell the people a little bit about yourself, what you do, and where you come from.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much first for having me on your show. I'm really a big 100%. Fan. But yeah, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, through and through. I'm a mom, a wife, and I'm a Tejano artist through and through as well.
Nice.
Blood all the way.
Have you always played music?
Yeah, so after I had my son, I went in, I've always been around music, but professionally, I went in and started doing pop music first.
Really?
I grew up with Tejano, but, at the time, I was straight out of high school, and I was like, I want to be a pop princess.
I still do. I still want to be a pop princess.
Yeah, and my dad's like, yeah, but you sound really good in Tejano. Because, at family gatherings, they always make you sing. If you know how to sing, they're like, hey, sing something. Sing something for Theo.
Get some Mika knows.
Yeah.
Mika, come here.
Exactly. And so he's like, nah, that's great. That's cool. But he's like, I really think you need to Tejano. And I was like, no, Dad. And so a couple years later, I was like, you know what? I learned a lot in the pop era. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what's going on in Tejano. Because honestly, like the rest of the world, I didn't know Tejano was still going on. That's the truth. I feel like as somebody who used to listen to Tejano a lot, and then I drifted away, listened to more of like the mainstream stuff. And then I was like, I haven't heard much about Tejano, And so I did my research, and I was like, oh, hold up. There's a whole ass still community still thriving, And I couldn't believe I was missing so much. So anyways, long story short, we dived back into it, and here we are now.
I think that's how it is, though. I mean, I grew up around Tejano music, and then whenever I was in high school, too, and middle school and stuff like that, like, I didn't want to play Tejano. I didn't want to really be part of it. I just wanted to listen to the music that I was listening to, which was like rock and stuff. But then once you like, move away, or like you experience like a whole other, like I went to college and I was away from San Antonio. I was away from the culture that I was so used to all the time.
Right.
You just kind of dive deep into it again, and you get proud of it, and you remember all the good times. I mean,
you have like an appreciation for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The memories that are tied with Tejano music makes it more than just Tejano music. It's like you have to know.
Do you feel like you listen to more Tejano now after hanging out with us?
Sure. Yeah, for sure. And I grew up on Tejano, dude. You know, like my grandpa had the book of CDs in his truck, and my dad did too. So I always listened to that. But now, none of my friends in school were like, because I listened to it in high school, and they're like, why are you listening to that?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's
dude,
how
none of my friends in high school listened to Tejano music. Yeah, and whenever I started hanging out with y'all, country music sometimes, I'm like, how do you not know this song?
You from here?
I am, yeah.
Really?
We went to the same high school.
We did, yeah.
Okay.
But he's younger than I am.
You don't say.
Yeah, he's like...
How old do you think Justin is?
Yeah, how old do you think Justin is?
Take a wild guess. I'm old enough to drink. Say that.
I don't know. They're like messing with my mind now. 28?
22.
Really?
You look old,
honey,
dog.
That stash got to go. I'm just kidding.
I actually told him to make it longer.
It looks good on you. It does.
He needs a handlebar mustache.
Ooh, you might as well.
You'll be 23 this weekend, dude. Might as well.
You are.
Yeah, his birthday
Happy
is this
birthday.
Thank you. Maybe I'll cut it off for my birthday.
No. Dear God, don't.
You're gonna look 15.
And I've never heard a woman be like, yeah, cut off that. I've never heard that. Don't do it, buddy.
Me neither. I
Can
can't
you grow one?
I can't grow one. No.
Nothing.
Really?
I have like little like pelos, but that's it.
Rigo hasn't shaved since he was 15.
Nothing.
I always thought, he just likes the clean
No,
shave.
I wish I could grow a beard, but I can't.
Wow.
I cannot at all. Can you? Well, you have that.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
That's all I got, yeah.
If we try. It's like a superpower, I guess, but I don't have
it. It's a talent.
It is. So, Jenny, we see your bus in the back right here.
Okay.
It's so beautiful.
Shout out the bus.
I follow you on TikTok. I saw that you are restoring it, right?
Yeah.
Really
So how's that process going?
It's finished. She's finally finished. We got her in November of last year. So
Nice.
So y'all were working on it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it took time, you know. And honestly, I feel like the bus itself represents my career. Like, even when I did the pops, like coming into Tejano, like we do everything 100% independent, and it's like you gotta like be able to afford it as you go.
Yeah.
You know, and just take it one gig at a time, one music video at a time, one song at a time, and that's literally what. Every paycheck, we're like, okay, you know, a little bit goes to the bills, and the rest got to go to Perlina.
Yeah,
because
Perlina,
that's her name.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Perlina.
And yeah, so I'm very proud of her. I mean, she's obviously not a real bus. You know, people are like, well, that's not a real bus. Look at where the door's at. I'm like, the heck, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But
fuck you, where's your
that's
bus?
what I say. I'm like, well, when you get a
Exactly.
bus, you let me know, homie. But you know, I'm very proud of her. It's me and my family's like blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
That's awesome. That's
great.
Cried plenty of times about it because I didn't think we were gonna finish it.
So you have you used it already?
Yeah, we did. We used it in Bay City last year. But then luckily my dad's a mechanic. So
nice.
he's not only my road manager, he's our mechanic.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was some problems with it, but he just got it 100% going. I mean, that motor sounds like a race car.
That's
like,
awesome.
Let's turn it on.
Yeah, built it up. Yeah.
Let's go in there.
Yeah, when he gets here, I would love for you guys to go in there, take a quick little tour, you know.
That'd be cool.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. No, that's really cool. I mean, there's so many people. I know if I had some form of transportation for my group, and I know this for Jordan and Justin, it would be so much easier to do shows farther away from us.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's one of the big things that a lot of people don't realize, I think, that are not artists, that they're like, oh, you know, they're playing a lot, that's cool, but like to play in Houston or to play in, you know, 100 miles outside of San Antonio,
Yeah.
it's a difficult thing to do, because I mean, you got to get the whole band there,
Yeah.
and especially if the place doesn't have sound, you got to get the equipment
Parking.
there,
Yep.
parking.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
went to Austin this weekend. We had 3 cars, and it was
Oof.
hell, you know?
Well, I mean, it's no different with that. So because she's so big, we had to get a smaller bus. So she's over there. We just got
I saw
her on
that one.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not as fancy, right? I don't got a restroom and all that, but it's what we need, because same thing. Like, we're not able to take her, or because we just can't take her that far.
Yeah.
We have another form of transportation, because it is hard. It's matter of fact, it was cheaper for us to get her, because she was only $1,000.
Oh wow.
But then again, she was toe up.
Steal.
you
Yeah.
know?
No, yeah.
So I mean, we did put money into her, but we hadn't realized that at the end of the year when we were doing the checks and balances, we're like, dude, we spent a fortune on rental cars, sprinters, like trying to get everybody gas.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
What does
Yeah.
a
It
sprinter
is.
go for? Like 500 a day?
Yeah, and then that's not even it's like 300, but then that's not including somewhere like X amount of miles.
Oh, yeah.
Then you gotta fill her up.
Yeah, you gotta put gas in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the expenses are just a whole other thing too. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot, and I think club owners and promoters need to remember that.
Yeah,
when
no, for
trying
sure.
to ask for my pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
If you're listening
You
to
know,
this,
I'm
if
sorry,
you're listening
but
to this,
this is business.
Yeah,
yeah,
Make
no,
it
for
make
real.
sense.
you got to make money. You got to make money. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, and it's tough because there's some cabrones out there. I already know.
are.
We all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's tough.
You
It's
want to say one or no?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
I'm talking to you.
This is what I signed up for.
I'm talking to you. Insert bleep here. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
user
Yeah.
4573 who
That's
keeps
funny.
messaging me for a gig.
But that's great though. I mean, I've seen you hustling, and you're hustling not just with your shows and with your transportation, but you're also hustling on TikTok, and you're hustling on social media. That's a whole other game
I
in
feel
itself.
like that's
you know?
like being an artist is not even a thing anymore. It's solely based on how much content can you push out
Yeah.
Honestly.
for the song you don't even have yet.
Yeah.
You know.
It's hard. Do
yeah.
you do all your own like content and stuff? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
so do
do.
we. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, it's just a matter of, being an artist, you're already somewhat creative,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just a matter, because I struggled a lot in the beginning with it, because I'm like, you know, what could I do, you know? And then it just became like, I'm just gonna film whatever. I'm just gonna
Whatever.
film whatever.
Honestly, yeah. Just like, I feel like people want to see you outside of the music too, right? So like they want to
Yeah.
see like, hey, come with me. Here's a day in the life. See what I
Yup.
do on an off day, and they
Yeah.
want to just find a way to relate to you, other than just like, oh, I like her music. I
Like,
like his
damn,
music."
Rigo's eating again.
That's so funny. I
music
get that
and
all the
food
time.
with this guy.
Yeah, it's nothing but music and food with this guy. Come on now.
But so many can relate to that.
Yeah, yeah,
Some
yeah.
people, that's all their world. It's just like foodies and music. You what?
We are kind of neighbors. Not really, but
I'm from
Y'all?
Hondo.
He's from Hondo.
Oh,
so
okay.
he's not too far from here, right?
He has a Medina County address,
Yes.
right? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Medina
Yeah.
County.
It
That's
says San
Yancey
Antonio,
Water
but-
Supply, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I did see,
Yancey
can I
Water.
get a-
Yup, Yancey.
I did see.
Can I get a cup of
Yancey
water?
sign on one of the gates when driving in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the best water in all of Texas. if you ask
Medina
me.
County?
Yeah.
Better than
Yancey
this?
Water Supply.
Better than this one?
Yeah. That's
But why?
dumb
Hold on.
water.
How come?
The aquifer's better out here in the land. I
Is that
think.
Edwards Aquifer?
Oh,
we being
I don't
serious?
know.
It's the same
No,
one,
I'm
right?
for real. The
real?
water.
Oh, the water softener?
Yeah.
My homie Mario Olivo sells water softeners.
Shout
So
out
if
to
you want
Mario.
a water softener, call Mario Olivo.
Good to know.
No,
This
but
is a paid
whenever I first
promotion.
moved to San Antonio, I was drinking.
like, hey, I
I
didn't get
still
it.
drink tap water.
You still drink tap water?
Yeah, dude. My mom's like, "You're drinking that," and I'm
But
like,
from the hose?
"Nah."
I used to do that. I used to do
I'm a
that.
manguera. I drink manguera
You're a
water.
manguera man?
Yeah.
Like a superhero. Manguera man.
Manguera man. That's cool. How's your radio tour been doing? You've been doing it.
Yeah, I just
Besides
finished
this, right?
it.
What's
Yeah.
the song that you're promoting right now?
Ven, Ven, Ven.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's a fun song. So far, I mean, we've gotten good feedback, right? That's always a plus. But the tour was good. I mean, we were gone a whole week, and we hit, Fort Worth, Dallas, Lubbock, Abilene, made our way back down to San Antonio.
That West
got to
Texas
sleep.
drive ain't no joke.
Yes. Got
That's
to sleep for an hour, and then, we
1
did the
hour.
whole San Antonio stuff, and then we head back down to the RGV, and then Victoria, and then back up.
What's it like whenever you go more up north? Whenever like Lubbock, whenever you're promoting Tejano music, you know?
So I had never been to Lubbock to perform, and it was my first time in Lubbock, and they were so sweet. I did hear that it's just a little bit smaller than what it used to be. Same with the RGV, But I mean, they seemed very open. Honestly, they seemed very because everyone, even on the radio tour, like the DJs were like, hey, Ven, what is this? It's a little different. They're like, I wouldn't say it's like Tejano cumbia. So like, what is this? I was like, it's my charanga.
Yeah.
Because I and I knew that question was coming because even my dad was like, and we're in the studio and he's like, okay, this is badass, but he's like, what are we calling this? And I'm like, it's fast cumbia, and he's like, no,
I think
nah, try again.
I think it's like everything's mixed now. Like
There's so many subgenres and
Yeah.
genres.
Yes.
I mean, it's like the new Bruno Mars song that came out. Like it's like a mariachi song, but it's also a pop English
It's
ballad.
good. Yeah.
Anybody out there that want to take me to the concert?
Oh yeah.
I am available.
Taking applications.
taking
Taking
applications
I'll
now.
tell my husband later about it. I gotta go. I gotta go.
How's that balancing life as a mom, as a wife, and doing the career, doing the music?
I don't know. I'm just surviving. I'm a firm believer in, like, if you have a goal, if you have, your mindset on something, you just figure out a way to do it. People do it every day when they're going to school and work. When they're balancing school and kids. They just, by the time you're graduating.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it. You just make it happen. You're tired. You cry about it. But you find a way to make 36 hours in 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's just something you do.
That's great.
And it's just a matter of being aware, like I've had my son, he's 10, and he'll come up to me every now and again like, man, Mom, I miss you. And I'm like, dude, I'm here every day,
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, no, Mom, like, I miss you. And that tells me, okay, I need to put the phone down a little bit earlier than I have been because that's his way of telling me, like, Mom, like, where you at? Where the
Wait
chicken nuggets
out.
at?
Yeah.
That's all he wants.
It's 8:30.
Yeah,
Dinner's
he's like,
coming?
nah, I guess I'm not eating today.
That's great. No, that's cool. I mean, I have a dog that I have to take care of. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, the
I've got
dog's
to
over
take
there
it
starving.
down.
Shout out to Remy. Shout out to Remy.
If you're watching this, Remy, shout out to Remy.
Take a bath. I'll see
He just closed it.
Really,
Nah.
Dad, you're gonna talk about me on the podcast?
Yeah.
Really, fool? Nah, I really respect that. That's a lot. I mean, just juggling, school and work by itself is something. But to do a whole family, 2 kids, you said?
2 kids. A lot of it too, though, is my family themselves. My in-laws. Shout out to the Bowens. If I didn't have my in-laws, I'm a very paranoid person. Very, as in general. I think everyone's out to get me. But but when it comes to my kids, mama bear. Like, I don't play. I don't care if it's a relative that I haven't seen in years. They're not staying with them because I don't know them, you know?
Yeah.
So if I didn't have my in-laws and my sister-in-law to help me and to watch my kids, I wouldn't be able to leave and go do, because sometimes my husband has to come with me, you know, my husband as well. I mean, it's literally a village, and if my husband can't do it, my in-laws can't do it, my parents can.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a team. It's a team.
It's a village.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Down to my merch, to the music, to traveling. I mean, my family is 100% involved, and if I didn't have them, I couldn't fulfill my destiny.
Yeah.
Shout out to Destiny.
Destiny.
I love her. My God, I have the biggest girl crush on her.
I love it.
So beautiful.
No, yeah, she's told me she's been helping y'all out at the studio sometimes too, right?
Man, Mario. So it was with Mario Ortiz.
Shout out Mario.
Mario.
Yeah,
nah,
studio,
man,
yeah.
he did me dirty because.
Oh,
Fuck you,
We got
Oh my God. Whoa, guys.
Wait,
calm
hold
down.
on. Let me get the popcorn. Hold on.
No, because so you know, I'm a No Sabo kid, right? I
Okay.
grew up. Now my parents, they didn't teach me Spanish because they wanted to talk shit in Spanish.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to learn Spanish. But so you know, we're kind of strung because on this song, it's called Incompatibles.
Okay.
It was written by Jose Luis, and he like put that real Spanish in it. You know, and these words were like back to back, like hard, long words. And so I was like struggling, and he's okay. We're gonna come in. We're gonna do the, you know, work on the song or whatever. We'll work on some vocals. And he's like, I hope you don't mind. Destiny of Ida's gonna be coming in. And I was like, shut up. You're lying. And
Why?
he's like, yeah. He's like, I hope you don't mind.
Why?
Well, he's like, I hope you don't mind. She's gonna come in because
she's learning. She was
learning
interning
the
there,
the engineering part of it. And I was like, okay, no, you know, no problem. Takes him back, and I'm like sweating from the I couldn't believe it. I was like, dude, this is like Tejano royalty. Are you serious? And that's just how I see you guys. Like I grew up like y'all's name in the house, you know. And then her by herself alone is just an entity, right? And so I was like, okay. So we went in there. She was so sweet. She was like helping me because the girl she could tell, oh, you saying them wrongs really wrong. You saying them wrong.
No, Destiny's always been that kind of. I mean, I've known her all my life. She's my sister.
Yeah.
30 years.
Tell me about it.
30 years. She's been. She's always been the kind to help out.
Yes.
You know, for sure. She has a big heart like that, and yeah, she was telling me that she was helping y'all out, and that she was learning how to engineer and all that. That's really cool.
No,
That's
she
really
did great. She did great, and she helped me get through it. And yeah, she was able to even do some back vocals.
Cool. Nice. That's it.
I thought that was amazing.
I'd love to hear y'all both on the track. That'd be
It's
sick.
so just her alone. I mean, literally, Mario had put it on or whatever, and he had, you know, isolated her voice. I was like, should I just take my name off the song? Like, what do you think?
You got this one, bro? No, that's cool. I mean, the Tejano community is so small as it is already. So, and especially for women out there, it's definitely. I mean, I can tell it's a hard industry to get into, especially for any new artist.
Right.
But for women especially, it's even harder. So I respect what you do. I tip my hat to
Thank
you.
you.
And Tejano stock shit, bro.
Oh yeah, you
Thank
know
you.
that.
Love to.
You
I know that firsthand.
They-
Dude.
I think we talked about it before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody put a bad video on Facebook, and
It got to the Tejano Facebook.
it got to,
Oh,
it got to
you?
Tejano talk.
Pull it up.
No, yeah, they cooked us, dude. They cooked it because I'm the same way. I'm a no sabo, you know.
Okay.
I know a little bit. I can get by,
Right.
but there's a lot of songs where I just like. What's this one? I go, I know I did it. You know,
He sounds like he's singing it
It
right.
sounds
but
like
he's
I know what I'm
like,
saying.
Right. And they're like, wait, slow it down.
Yeah.
Put that shit in slow mo.
Yeah.
AI, isolate his vocal.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, dude. No, yeah, they came for me. The
Yeah,
Tejanos
it's-
are mean, bro.
It's so
Tejanos-
funny though because like a lot of the people that talk shit are like the people that have no profile picture.
User 534.
User 531. We're coming after you, you know.
We'll find
But I
you.
mean that's all it is. And now everybody has more opinions because I mean it's so much easier to talk to the public
You're
and
so
on social media,
we're
you know.
so,
screen.
accessible to
Yeah.
them because back in the day, I mean, how would you talk? You'd send fan letter,
Yeah, right.
you know.
Damn, that's hate because like,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
mean,
lot.
I'm gonna write
Yeah,
a letter.
yeah,
Paid money. to send-
Steaming
yeah.
Yeah,
Dang,
it's
that's wild.
it's insane. Like people, the entitlement.
Yeah.
Because you have a Facebook, you get to tell me that I have long eyes. Bitch, you don't think I know that? All right, like you don't think I see it, but you know, I think in a sense, it really it's gonna let you know like if this is for you or not. You know, I had. So Hugo Guerrero was producing my first 2 tracks when I entered into Tejano music.
Charanga King.
A Charanga King. And I was in the studio with him and I was like over frustrated with stuff and I just started like emotionally like crying to him and stuff. And I'll never forget this. And I tell this story because I want people to realize like how quick people can be turned away from you. I'm telling all this stuff or whatever, and he's like, oh, okay, wow, that's crazy. And so then the next day he calls me and he's like, hey man, he's like, you got a crazy strong voice, like you're super energetic, great performer. This industry's not for you. I think you need to go find a job.
Dang, he told you that
just like that.
Dang, Charanga King.
And I was like, because I never been told that. Everyone around me is like, man, you sing good, you're gonna make it, blah blah blah. And nobody's ever told me shit like that. And I was like, at first I was embarrassed, and I could have taken it either way. I could have been like, oh my God, like, how could you say that and start crying again? Or be like, you know what? If he's like real quick to tell me that people are not going to work with you because you get like that, it's going to take a lot more ganas to like really push through, And I feel like that conversation leaked into social media. I can either take what they're saying to heart and cry about it and then let them defeat me and not get back on social media, or I just double down and do it again,
Exactly.
and just laugh at it because who are you? Yeah. You're literally sitting on a couch, like just talking shit to me, and I'm over here literally living my best life.
Like we said earlier, like, all right, then you come do it.
Yeah,
you come
let me do it.
Like, where's your bus?
Where's your bus? Where's your albums? Like, where's your gigs? Where's
Yeah, what's your like influences? Like you said you're pop, so what are some of your biggest pop influences?
It's not just pop that I take influences from. If I was, it would be like Ariana Grande, J-Lo.
Nice.
I like powerhouse vocals though, like Whitney Houston, Journey. And then I would go blank. I have quite a bit though. I do. I'm Selena, obviously, right? I like to take.
How do you feel about that? Actually,
what?
It's a good take, I guess.
Selena.
Like, I mean, of course, she's the best. She's the GOAT. She's everything.
But what?
No, but it's just. I feel like Tejanos are the type of people. I mean, dude, people are still listening to the same Tejano music from the 1990s, from the 1980s even.
Right.
And it's like, that's what's on the radio stations. That's what's on a lot of, not all the online radio stations, but most of them, a lot of them play all the same old stuff that KXTN used to play back in the day. And it's like, they're going to compare you no matter what. If you're a girl, you're going to get on stage and you dance just a little bit.
Off the rip.
Yeah, she's trying to be like Selena. She's trying to be like Selena. I mean, I witnessed it with my sister. I've witnessed it with, I'm sure that you get comments like that too.
I did.
And it's like, it's so dumb. And like, why are you even comparing? Like, yeah, of course, Selena is the biggest thing in this genre. So she's worldwide. Mm-hmm. So of course, she's going to be a big influence on everybody here. But at the same time, it's like, how are you going to let anybody grow or find? I mean, I saw a video of Ella Langley from like her second like single that she ever put out. And it was like, all right, like it wasn't really that great. And then, 10 years later she comes out with Choosing Texas. Yeah. And it's like, well, because she grew as an artist.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of these Tejanos don't do that. They don't let the artists grow. I mean, for men, but especially for women.
Right. Yeah, you'll never hear him say, "Oh, he's trying to be like Emilio."
Yeah, exactly.
Never. Oh, he's playing accordion. David. He's trying to be like David. You'll never hear that. Yeah. And if they do say it, it's not in a like, check. He's trying to be like David. Yeah. It's always like, "Hey, man, he's the fucking next David."
That's true.
It's never and
dang, that is true. It's never. Yeah.
It's never I would get her whatever, and I fight tooth and nail. Like, I'm not trying to be like Selena, to the point where I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm trying to be like Selena. Yeah. Did y'all see what she did? Yeah. I'm trying to be like Selena. Like, I'm trying to make my own legacy. I'm trying to make my own outfits. I'm trying to, but obviously in a sense that's my way. Like the Jenny B, my hats, my look. People tell me all the time, "Oh, you need a stylist." Well, bitch, you don't like it, don't. I'm not selling you anything.
And some lady named Socorro that's Yolanda. 70 years old in the valley somewhere.
Yeah, oh, she needs a stylist, and I'm like, girl.
Sorry to any socorros that I
She's
offended.
like, damn.
Yeah. She's like, how does he know me?
I've never met him.
And where does your style come from? Because I mean, you have great outfits and like
Thank you.
everything you do. You know, like your TikToks, your shows, all that stuff. And where does that come from?
I don't know. I just delusion. I mean, because sometimes my sister's like, I know you ain't wearing that. I'm like, why not? Like, I don't know. I know what my body looks like. I know how to dress it, you know, and so I like colors. And those are things that I just use. And then so I'm like, check boxes. Okay, is it colorful? Cool. Would that look good on me? Probably not, because it's low-waisted, you know. That's just, you know, and I don't know. I like, again, I'm just picking. I like the 90s looks. I love 70s bell-bottoms, you know. I love the 80s vests. You know, I love the 90s vest. I love, like I said, the 90s style in general is just, to me, what an era.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
just 'cause I was
Well,
born
we grew
there,
up.
but-
Yeah, we grew up in that era. 90s is, I think 90s is
Justin.
cool.
Who's we?
Whoa. Oh, yeah, we got a 2000s.
Yeah, we got
That's
a.
crazy.
Yeah, what year were you born?
2000 what,
19.
cuz?
19.
2003.
What's that?
2003.
Dang, you weren't even around for 9/11.
No,
Dang,
I wasn't.
that was a big day.
That's
That was
right.
a big day, brother. You missed a good one.
What else?
Not a good one. Not a good one.
Not a good one. You said a good one. Did y'all hear that?
Oh my
Did
God.
y'all hear that?
Clip
The
that one, clip
FBI,
that.
CIA's gonna
Yeah.
come through. What did he say? Get him, boy.
Yeah.
Good one you said.
Like, that's not what I
have to
meant.
cut that part,
That's not
please.
what I meant.
You missed a good day. That's a wild
It wasn't a good day, but like,
Wild, that's wild.
it's a good chapter in the history book, at least. Like,
Stop.
it's
Take
interesting.
good out.
Oh
Take
my God.
take
Yeah,
the word
that's
good
not the
out, and
right
you'll be
word to
fine.
use.
It was a day.
It was
It was a day you
that
missed.
you
There
missed.
go.
That was great. That was great.
God
Keep
damn.
that in. Keep that in there. No, that's cool. What other styles do you think, like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Like, do you still see yourself mixing the Tejano with the pop?
I do.
Yeah.
I want to. That's the thing that I think is so odd about Tejano is, you know, I'm trying to bring something different, something new, something fresh, in my opinion, right, to Tejano. And right off the rip, I had big people in Tejano that were like, man, you need to take this to, like, regional, or take this, you know, back to pop, you know. Tejano's not going to do nothing for you. And I'm like, that's such a wild thing to say,
Yeah.
because you would think they'd be excited, be like, man, yeah, you know, this
fresh.
is, yeah,
Something
like
fresh,
this
something
is
new.
gonna help.
Outside of the box.
What's
something
going
outside of the
on, you know, because I don't think I'm doing this by myself. I really don't. There's so many of great Tejano artists that are doing their own thing, making their own sounds. It's just overlooked, and that's why people are like, there's nothing new in Tejano. There is.
Yeah.
You just so used to, oh, I don't know her. I've
Yeah.
never seen her.
Yeah.
You know.
That's the question that I had coming in. Like I wanted to ask you 2 weeks ago. Like, how can Tejano grow, like, more than it is right now? I feel like there's a lot of different stuff going on in Tejano that's like, all right, yeah, this is cool, but it's not 90s Tejano, you know. And so I feel like a lot of people are like fascinated just with the old Tejano,
Yeah.
and they're not giving the new people a chance.
I
Would you
think,
say that, like,
yeah.
to an extent?
Yeah, I think that it's a demographic. It's the ages that are involved,
Yeah.
right? This newer, like my son's age 10, you know, you wouldn't know about Tejano if it wasn't for me, like, to show him, you know. And so that's who I try to go, that's my demographic, is
Yeah.
like 18 or even 14 to like 30, 40 years old. That's who I'm trying to target. That's
Yeah.
who I care for their opinion. Everyone that's older, I'm not gonna win with them. I already learned that.
I mean, a lot of those people that are talking like shit that say like, "Oh, I've never seen her. They don't even go out to shows. Dog.
No.
You know, they don't even buy tickets.
They don't.
They're the kind of people that they go to the door. I've seen this happen before. That they go to the door and they're like, trying to get into a bar that they go to, and the band's there, and it's $5 to get in. They'll be like, "Oh, we'll go somewhere else."
Yeah.
Crazy.
I've seen it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it sucks. I mean, it's just like y'all don't even support the culture. Y'all don't support the music. So then, I mean, they have no right to talk about it. And that's what you got to remember when you see all those comments, you know?
I like this episode. We're just talking shit.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I signed up for. Garrett.
Talk
Garrett.
shit about Tejano. Talk shit about Justin being so young. Talk shit about 9/11.
Oh my God.
You're
Can you
dumb,
blur me out when he says that? I do not want to be so shit.
That part is just him.
just you. Just to zoom in to Jordan. No, that's so good. No, I feel the same way. I think that today everything's mixed. You know, you got Mexicanos that are in Texas now, that are from over there, that are bringing their music, that are bringing the culture of Monterrey, of San Luis, of, you know, everything. They're bringing the banda, they're bringing the norteño
Right.
sax, they're bringing the norteño, they're bringing everything. Where compared to back then in the 90s when Tejano was so big, it was just Tejanos really, I feel,
Right.
that was in Texas,
Yeah.
you know? And so now that it's all mixed up, of course the music's going to change, you know? I mean, it has to evolve. And I just feel, I don't know, shoot me maybe, but don't really. But doing these honky tonk shows that I do with, you know, the same places that Jordan and Justin play at, that's where I can sneak in the Tejano. And, you know, people that are closer to my age, closer to Justin's age, they enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, they really do. If you play a cumbia, they're going to dance.
Right.
You know, and the stuff that they know, yeah, they hear the Tejano from the 90s that I'll play, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, but then they hear the Frontera, and they know that one.
Right.
They know those songs. And it's like, okay, I feel good playing those places rather than playing at the Tejano Club because I know that I'm going to reach ears that won't normally go to a
Yeah.
Tejano place.
That's
You
very
know,
true.
and that's how it's going to, hopefully they go home, and they'll be like, oh, he played that song last night. I want to hear it again.
Yeah.
You know, or, oh, he
On the
played.
drive home or something.
Yeah,
Right.
like they hear it again and they start. Hopefully, it's more of a deep dive into it and stuff. And I mean, a lot of my friends from high school. That's whenever I started getting into Tejano music more because my sister went to college and she joined the Latina sorority. She came back and all her friends were from Mexico or they're DACA students and all this stuff. So they were like, listen to this. And she told me, she goes, Rigo, I know you don't like to listen to Tejano, but just listen to this. She put on Intocable. And after that, I was hooked. And I listened to Intocable all the time with my friends. And in high school, I got a lot of my friends into listening to Intocable, Duelo, into a lot of those Tex-Mex norteño music.
Right.
And it's like, well, that's cool. I mean, I got these guys to listen to it. Normally, if probably I wasn't around, they probably wouldn't have listened to it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. I think it's just playing in different places, making sure that you can be heard by all different kinds of people.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because now everybody's mixed up. And if you try to stick with the Tejano stuff, it's just like the Tejano places. You can do the Tejano music, but if you stick at playing at the same Tejano places, it's going to be the same crowd.
Yeah.
And they're going to just want to hear the same old music again.
And that's what I love about like our generation, because they're just looking for the vibe.
Yeah.
They're looking for a good time. They're looking for fun.
Like last night.
Yeah.
We played last night, and it was a vibe last night.
Yeah.
For sure.
It was something.
We performed one time for a Nigerian community.
Really?
Yeah. And I was kind of like, my dad was like, okay. He's like, explain to me again. Slow it down. He's like, explain to me again why you booked that. Because he's like, you know, do they speak English? You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, yeah. I was like, they, you know, the guy, I mean, he spoke English. So like, you know, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, you know, it's a community that lives here, Dad, you know. I have to explain things to my dad. And it was a little, I mean, a gig is a gig at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no matter what community we're in front of, like a gig is a gig. And like I said, we always try to bring the vibe. And like, sure enough, like we were playing cumbias, I was playing all my stuff. I was playing a little bit of like oldies or whatever. And it was great. Like the crowd was so into, they were dancing. I'm pretty sure they didn't know what I was saying when I was doing the Spanish. Neither did I. But, you know, but it didn't matter because everyone was just having a good time.
Catching the
So
vibe.
yeah, they're just catching the vibe. And I just think that, like I said, Tejanos, old Tejanos, they just don't sound familiar. Get off the dance floor. They just need to be a little bit more open because this is the future. I mean, the reggaeton at one point was the underdog. Let's remember that. And now
look,
it
Bad
is.
Bunny's kicking ass. He's on
Now
world
is
tour.
the number one artist in the world.
Yeah.
In the world,
Yeah.
number one. You know, so I have faith that I'm gonna be doing Tejano in 10 years. You know, we were gonna try to shoot for the Latin Grammys this year, but I was like, nah. Like, connection-wise, we could, right? We could
Yeah, yeah,
submit, God willing, trying to get there.
Yeah.
But it's like I was telling my team, I'm like, man, like, we're not there yet. Like, we're not ready. I want to be there and not have people in the comments, well, who is she? I never heard of her. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be that person. But it's like, yeah, like, I'm here and I deserve to be here. Like, I did the work. And I feel like as hard as I work, I haven't worked hard enough because I'd be mega. I'd be huge.
Yeah.
Across the board, not just a demographic, like across the board. Like I got everybody listening.
That's good. That's good. That's a really great self-awareness, like that you have of, you know, I want to be at this point so that I can be at this point. You know?
Right.
Because it is true. I mean, I got to
It's
experience.
political.
Yeah, it is. I got to experience the Grammys with my sister, and
did.
it was great. It was great. I mean, we put our heart and soul into that album that we got nominated for, and we got to. I was on the red carpet with Karol G and
Y'all looked
Rosalia.
great. Yes.
It was
Karol G.
awesome, dude.
Damn.
Karol G. I know. I was in love.
That was right after we broke up.
I said, Carol.
I would have folded.
I said, I love you so much.
You still have my number, Carol?
After the show, look for me. And it's
Call
like-
me, call me.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, anybody like if you work hard, if you put your heart and soul into it, you experience something like that, and you can be like, okay, like
Yeah.
we can be here. Like there's
Right.
no reason why
Yeah.
the More Tejano can't be in
Right.
the Grammys. You know, there's no reason why. The only people that are stopping it are ourselves.
Exactly.
You know, That's
Exactly.
it.
I think people were at one point, I don't know what year it was, but people were complaining because there was only like 4 nominees or something like that, or something like that. And I think Mario, stirring up the pot,
Mario.
was like, well, pues y'all ain't submitting. Like,
Yeah. No,
You know?
there was a lot of bands not submitting.
yeah.
And then I think after that, now there's like a lot of people that are submitting, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good because I mean, it's just so tough because I know that if they don't get rid of the Tejano category, then we're gonna be going up against like Cristian Nodal, Pepe Aguilar, Intocable, like those big bands. So it's just good that we have our own category right now because it does highlight the genre by
Right.
itself, you know, and it gives us a little bit more credit than that we deserve, honestly, that the Tejano
Yeah.
community deserves. But like I said, it's just ourselves that stop it,
Exactly.
you know.
Well, I think Tejano itself, because like I said, there's people internally that, because obviously, like some of the fans aren't helping when they don't go to the shows.
Yeah.
You know, when they don't buy the album, when they don't go to the, stream or whatever.
A lot of them don't know how to stream.
Well, even buying the now, I got CDs, okay? 'Cause
yeah.
they tried telling me that too. I was like, watch it.
Yeah.
$10,
Remember this one?
motherfucker.
Remember this?
Uh-huh.
Give me your money. You know, so, but it's not just that. It's, it's like I said, it's internal. There were people internally that were like, man, like, this is badass. You should take this over there. And I was like, I can't believe you do that to your own genre.
Yeah.
Like, you know. So it's a whole, like, it's the whole deal. It's everybody, like, the promoters, the radio people, like the directors, like it's everybody. Everybody has allowed Tejano to be where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
I've never
agree.
done like a radio tour, and everybody that I've talked to is like, it costs money. It costs money. Is that something that's true?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you work, like I work, right? I mean, until you make it big, it's just, like I said, it's not cheap. Like
necessary.
everybody
It's
has a job, you know. You gotta take away time from that, and then gas. You know, luckily we went in Indio's car, so he was lovely enough to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go with you. We'll take my car. It's got great mileage." You know,
Clutch.
buddy. Let me tell you, hotels, you know, things like that. It does add up, but. And this was my first one. I should have done it with my first album, and I did it. And I was going to, but people were like, "What? Like, nah, radio. You know, it's not really." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, you're right." You know. And then I don't know. It just didn't do as good as I feel like, because these DJs actually appreciate when the artists do go, because they know it's
Yeah, they know.
expensive. You know. And so I had witnessed that myself going. Like, they were so appreciative. They're like, "Man, like, you know, we don't get this too often. We know it's hard, but you know, I was glad to meet you in person and this and that." And, you know, you just kind of get that little bit of extra hug,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, with
Yeah.
people like that. And it's important for artists to do that.
Yeah, and I still think it's great to shake real hands these days. You know,
It
what I mean?
is.
Like, that goes a long way.
It really
Yep.
does.
It does.
does.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's done online now. Everything's done over emails and stuff like that. So to be face to face, what's up?
Oh, yeah, all
To
the
be
time.
face to face with
They
people.
see us. That's what it is. The haters.
To be face to face with people, to play shows and be in front of a crowd, I feel like for you it gives you. I'm speaking for myself, of course, but I feel like it gives me like okay, like, you know, people are digging this, you know,
Right.
and what I'm doing is not a waste of time. What I'm
Right.
doing, I'm loving what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna keep on doing it. This kind of gives you the motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's ways around it too to help pay. Like, we did meet and greet, right? Like, we didn't charge, but selling merch. right? And then I had partnered up, or the Sheraton in Fort Worth downtown had reached out, and they're like, hey, you know, perfect timing. They're like, we want to do a influencer collab or whatever. We'll give you 2 nights for free. Just come over here, take some video, photos, whatever type deal. And I was like, hell yeah, because it saved us a 2-night stay, you know, and we just so happen we're going to be in Fort Worth 2 nights. So
that's great.
You know, just things like that. Sponsors, you know, get sponsors to help. You just, I don't know, make a video or 2 about, you know, the sponsorship, and they'll pay an X amount. You know, stuff like that is just like, there's different ways to help. That's what I've learned as an independent artist, is there's other hustles you could do to make it happen, you know?
Yeah. I think especially for like the Tejano market, like when I was in college, I had a couple friends that were like trying to be artists and stuff like that. And at the time, and they were teaching me like, hey, you know, you got to get on Spotify playlists and you got to do all this stuff like for your songs so that people can hear you. And like, I didn't even know about this, but like at the time I didn't know there's like playlists that people make on Spotify that are so good that they have like hundreds and thousands of followers. Yeah. And they're not a Spotify playlist, official playlist. It's like somebody just made it, you know? So like they told me, hey, well, you know, contact that person. Be like, hey, I'm an up-and-coming artist. I would love to be on your playlist. This is my songs, all this stuff. And, I mean, you'll see your numbers grow.
Yep.
And, I mean, that's the point of it, right? For people to hear your music and for people to, to pretty much just hear your music.
See, that's the footwork.
Please listen.
Please listen to my music.
That's the
now.
footwork. I think
Dude, I didn't know that was a thing either. I have a country playlist that I've had it for like 6 years maybe or something, since I was 12. And
am I trying to do the math?
And someone like has my playlist too, and I was like, the heck at first I was like, does someone have my account?
Yeah.
But they just had the playlist. But going back to that, like, it is true, like getting on the playlist, getting on the campaigns, you know, the ads and stuff like that, it's something that as an artist is hard to do by yourself, right? So you said you have a team. I don't know.
You're looking at the team.
Oh yeah.
No, but you have your
I'm the
family.
director.
You have your family.
I'm the editor.
QB1 right here.
You throw the
Just
Hail
like us,
Mary
though.
and
Just
you
like us, like,
catch
well,
it at the same time.
when it comes to like the social media stuff, the playlisting, the submitting music, that's all done by me.
Yeah.
Flyers, videos, editing, like all that's done by me. I don't have a team for that. The only team I have is physical. Like they're just help me carry my bags and shit. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Help me with my kids. But it's true. Like, I like to think of it as like, you know, like, you don't know what I'm talking about. But back in the day, like, you would have to
2001, 2002.
like, you know, when you're getting into your car, there's like a flyer, right? New music coming out, you know, whatever. Like, that is today's Spotify. Like, your footwork. So you're going, you know, not door to door these days, but you're going to playlist to playlist. You're going to creator to creator. You know, you're pitching to different people, to different like Spotify, Apple, whatever. You know, it's the same thing. Like, it's work. Like, you're putting in that work.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know about that side of the music. They just see, oh, he's playing here. Let's go see him.
Exactly.
They don't see like
There's
the hard work that goes
so
into
much
it.
behind it.
And I feel like if they did know it, they have a little bit more like of appreciation for it.
Yeah.
They do. And that's why I think, like, come with me in a day of, I do like a Tejano Barbie, you know. Yeah. And people are like, God damn, girl.
Yeah.
I didn't see you eat. I'm like,
where did that come from? The Tejano Barbie.
The people.
The people.
Yeah. I went to go perform out in the valley, and you know, I'm dressed in my pink stuff, and I had like some glitter fringe or whatever, and a white skirt or whatever, and they're like, Mirala, she's like a Barbie, like she's like the Tejano Barbie, and I took my J-Lo moment. Because J-Lo got that from the people, too. She didn't come up with that. And so I knew that from a documentary. And so, yeah, I was like, dude, like, Tejano Barbie, I lose a little bit of weight, but let's do it. Like, but, I mean, jokes aside, you could be a Tejano Barbie and not be cookie cutter. Because I'm not. I mean, I have a mom bod, you know. So, but, yeah, I took that and I rebranded my
I
whole.
got 2 dad bods.
Really?
2 of them in one.
Explain. I'm so curious.
Yeah.
You get 1 dad bod, and then you get
David Lee.
another dad.
And you put them both together.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh my
There
god.
it goes.
That was a good one right there.
That
I gotta
was
give you
a
high five
good
for that
one.
one.
Funny
Shout out to
now.
David Lee and shout out to my dad,
I had to
Ralito.
recover from the 9/11 thing, dude.
Stop bringing it up.
I just had to recover.
Let it go.
I had to recover.
No, that's cool. I mean, it is really body positivity is such a important thing nowadays because I mean it's even with Instagram, like Instagram, Facebook. You see all these people posting and they're all happy and stuff like that, but really they're not that happy.
Yeah.
When's the last time they ate a taco?
Yeah, right. When's the
Tell
last
me
time?
you're happy. Absolutely
Tell me you're happy.
not.
Yeah. When was the last time you had a carne guisada with cheese and smiled about it?
And
And then the
Yeah.
tear.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's like that episode. Have you ever seen that Zac Efron travels the world? That it's like
Grandpa?
no.
What?
No, it's like a
I've seen that mo-
it's
a
like a
movie.
documentary.
Oh no.
He travels the world with his friend, and they
Zac
go to
Efron?
Italy. Yeah, Zac Efron, and they go to Italy and they eat pasta, and like he was like, man, I've been on such like a hardcore diet like for so many years.
Oh,
I wasn't
man.
allowed to eat carbs, and he
Right.
literally eats the pasta. He starts crying because
Oh,
it's,
Really?
man.
yeah, it's like I was like,
could
damn, I
never.
gotta go try some of that pasta.
I could never. I mean, that's why. Yeah, I think body
Health is
positivity-
great though. Health
Healthy
is
is
great.
good.
Be healthy.
But at the same time, if you're trying to get that Kim K look, girl, I think in this day and age, you should know better. Like, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's not real. Like,
What?
there's that
You don't know,
2003 again.
2003. You should have seen Kim K early.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was real. At the end of the day, like, what you see on the internet, 99% of it's not real. Like, if I didn't show that, you know, I do general contracting or whatever, like I do all this crazy work, like everyone would probably think that I made of money. Like, oh man, she got a bus, but I didn't show you us making the bus.
Yeah.
You know, or oh man, she's got this thing, but I didn't show you like the crazy hours I had to work, like breaking down sheetrock, practically almost falling off a damn ladder to finish this album.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't show that, everyone would probably think. But no, I like the people to know who I am. Even when the ugly parts, like I'm not wearing makeup, like, you know, whatever's going on. And I think that's why a lot of my fans appreciate me, because they're like, man, I didn't know you did all that. You know, I saw you do this video or whatever, and you're working at busting down walls, like that was crazy, or putting down floor. And it gives a little bit more respect, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just a matter of just being real. And a real body, you're going to see it. You should just appreciate it, because humans come out of that body.
Rigo, I saw you going hard at Mama Margie's at 2 a.m. on 5 bean and cheese tacos.
Count them.
Count 'em,
5.
And the large chips and queso, all to yourself.
Again, some people like to see that shit.
Hey,
though.
well, I'll show them.
I show 'em.
I'll show 'em. That's great. Okay, we haven't talked about food actually. You know what?
haven't, no.
I brought it
We
up,
went
of course.
45 minutes without talking
Hey,
about
that's
that.
pretty good. That's a record.
That's
almost a new record.
That's almost a new
Almost
record.
a new record.
Almost a new record. So we ask everybody,
Yeah.
breakfast taco, what is it? Your favorite? Your go-to?
Chorizo and bean.
Chorizo and bean. That's
That
the first.
sounds
No one
good
said that
right
one.
I
now.
don't think
said
so.
that.
No
That
one said
sounds
one.
good.
I don't think so.
Have you had it?
I've had it before. Yeah.
Chorizo and beans is bomb.
Yeah, it's really good.
With the green salsa.
Mm-hmm.
Put a slice of bacon in that too.
Whoa, daddy. Whoa.
That's
There we go.
uncharted
Catch me at
territory
Mama.
right there.
Yeah, I was just
That's
gonna
some big dog shit right there.
Big dog
man.
stuff.
In the
Arr,
Eating at 2 a.m. and
At-
Mama Margie's
Mama
just
Margie's.
barking.
Or Rocky's
Y'all are making
Rocky's
me-
tacos.
Someone's just recording you.
Yeah, literally, there he is again. There he is. In
Open
his
the Vita
habitat.
barking at Mama Margie's.
Either Mama Margie's or Rocky's Tacos, either one.
Oh, man.
Really?
Talk about
Yeah,
Rockies.
at 2 a.m. because that's the only thing that's really
Oh,
open.
Yeah, Mama
Yeah.
Margie's.
But Rocky's
Have you
Tacos
had
kind of goes
Rocky's?
hard.
I haven't.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
you gotta go to
That's
Rocky's.
why.
I'm biased right now.
I don't know if you-
I got caught.
Where Far West was, you remember where Far West was on the
Yes,
south side?
yes.
Across the street. It's
Okay.
Rocky's Tacos and it's 24/7.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's great. It's great.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's
other
really
one's better though. There's one on.
Nah, shut up.
Here we
I
go.
really do.
Jesus.
Here
There's
we
two.
go.
I don't know what
Here
the
we
other
go.
one's on, but the other one's badass. I like them both.
Whatever.
The one on couples?
Yeah, couples.
That one's not bad. I thought you were talking about the one on Goliad.
Yeah.
We know so much
I
about
was like,
Rocky's Tacos.
man, I gotta get out more.
We just know all the
All the
tacos.
time.
I thought I
spots.
was a foodie,
I thought you were talking
but
about the one over there.
Yeah.
Not the one in Austin, right?
Not with the longitude of .732.
Right, right.
Because they don't do strips of bacon there.
They do sliced. We don't play that shit.
But that's
should know better.
We don't play that
Chorizo
shit.
and bean. That's a good
Chorizo
one. That's
and
a
bean.
different one. We haven't heard
That's
that
good.
one. in a while.
Yeah. You have some shows coming up?
yeah, I'll be performing at Fanfare.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, March 14th. We'll be out there on the Civic stage at 6.
That's this week. That's
This
Saturday.
weekend.
This weekend. So
Saturday.
hopefully you're not gonna see this by
No?
this weekend.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
see it. You'll see
Oh,
it.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
it comes out tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, come
Man,
out.
cut.
Saturday.
Yeah, come on out.
Cut.
Let's
Dang.
just start over.
Yeah,
Start over.
start from the beginning. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Rigo.
I gotta go.
So you got Fanfare. What?
Fanfare.
Where would you like to play? Like
The
where?
Alamo Dome.
Alamo Dome.
Alamo Dome.
But like for like this year, like where would you?
The Alamo Dome.
Hell yeah.
It's like the Alamo Dome.
Hell yeah, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something. When I did the national anthem for the Carolina Panthers,
Yeah, you did that. That's great.
I swear, anything that comes up, I'm like, shit, why not?
Yeah.
It could
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it
Because
could happen.
that was nowhere near, even for the national anthem, like nowhere near on my radar.
How did that happen?
People, man.
Yeah.
People, you know. I mean, it's all
'Cause
about.
I'm a
the
Cowboys fan. I wouldn't do it for the fucking.
Hey, let me tell
Panthers.
you. So my
think I would
nickname in my family and like places I've worked was Dallas because I was born in '93 when they won the Super Bowl. So I'm by default
Yeah.
Dallas girl all the way.
I was born '96 when they last won the Super Bowl.
That's where it went wrong.
I came into the world. I went yeah, and then everybody. Went,
Everyone's standards went whew,
World went downhill after that year.
defense just quit.
It was like equivalent to when Harambe died. Like I came out and then
No, but
Cowboys,
for real. So like, how did that happen? Like you were up in the area and you were just like, hey, we're gonna sing the national anthem.
Yeah, so I have a really good friend, Smooth Vega. He had reached out to me and he was like, hey, you know, because he'd done some work with Frankie J and
I know
Louis
you-
the
I know
Singer.
you.
Yeah, Louis
Yeah.
the Singer with the Texans. So, you know, he was telling me, like, once you know one person, you know them all. Like, they all could network with each other. And so he was like, yeah, you know, it was for Hispanic Heritage Month. We want to look for, you know, a Latino or Latina to sing the national anthem for this month. So he's like, can I put your name on the list? I'm like, why are you calling me with that question? Stupid, yeah. Get him the chance.
Yeah.
And so he put me on the list, but, you know, based off his clientele and people he knows, I'm like, you know, chance a little. And sure enough, I got an email.
Dang.
And they're like, and, you know, I mean, you know, like, sometimes you get scams. Hey, we're so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Hey, it's
The
Cam
Prince of
Newton.
Nigeria needs your
Yes,
money.
yes.
The
very
Prince of
much
Nigeria
that.
needs your money.
Like,
Yeah.
how do I know you're real? Send you a picture.
Yeah.
Zamunda.
Yeah, so, you know, we did our research, whatever, found out it was legit, literally screaming, like, couldn't believe it, crying. And, yeah, we went to go do that, and that was an insane experience. But, you know, it was one of those things, people always ask me, like, were you nervous? You know, were you scared? And, I mean, a little, right? I mean, there was 79,000 people in that stadium that day. So, you know, it's like, all right, never seen a crowd like this before. It's my dad.
Is he dead over there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, that's great though.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is scary. That's a scary
Who's
song
done that
to
from
sing.
San Antonio? Like,
Yeah, and that's why I took it. I went all out. I was like, I told Shelly Lares, she's a really good friend of mine. Shout out to Shelly.
Show shot.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I need to get this like press release, send it to the news stations. Like, I need everyone in this town to know like what I'm doing. And we did. Like, we pushed it all out, and I mean, everybody was talking about it. And it was a crazy experience. I mean, I was nervous until the first note came out, and then I was just like, like I
You're
knew
already there,
I
just-
knew what I
yeah,
needed
yeah,
to
you're
do,
already there.
killed it, had my in-ears, and then when I took it out, like fucking like
Yeah.
massive, you
Sick.
know.
Oh,
And then they
yeah.
had like fireworks. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear anything while I had those in. They were some top-notch shit. And I just heard my voice, and then once I took it out, I was like, like it was crazy. It was crazy. But you know, my dad. I'm really glad that I got to take my dad and my husband to see that experience because you know they're big football fans. So
Yeah.
to be is one thing to go to a game, but to be on the field and like have like all the players there, it was just it was amazing. So
That's
ever
such a cool
since then,
experience.
I'm just like, hey, Alamo Dome next year, you never know.
Yeah,
you
you might as well.
never,
You
never
know.
know.
Might
And
as
when I
well.
do, we're gonna circle back to this.
Dude. Yeah. I can't
Yeah,
wait for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
put it on
I
your
can't
TikTok.
wait for that.
That part,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, talk it
Put
into
that.
existence.
you have to. I believe in manifestation for sure. Like that's a big thing for me. I think like if you say it out loud, you write it down, it'll happen. You know. I think I talked about it last time. That Thriller documentary that came out.
Yes.
Michael Jackson was just before
Right.
Thriller. I'm gonna have the biggest album in the world. I'm gonna have the biggest album in the world. Writing it everywhere. And I mean, look, he
You know,
did.
Yeah.
my mom has a cool saying. She says, "From your mouth to God's ears."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just say that out loud, and you know, I'm a big believer in that too.
That's good. I really respect that, and I really love that you love yourself a lot and you respect yourself as an artist so much that you know you're not gonna stop and you're not gonna let anybody stop. So
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
I love
My
that.
dad's like, you know how much money I put in this?
You owe me this.
What you gonna do with that bus over
there?
there?
But dude,
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, especially coming from someone like you, Rigo. I truly respect you guys, you and your whole family, your music. I mean, you could easily use the name, right, and just like go off of that. I've seen plenty of artists that do that, and I see you doing your own thing, and I mad respect to you, big inspiration, of course, to everything you guys do. You know, even this podcast, I think it's awesome that you guys want to talk to the newer artists, see what they're up to, what they're like, you know, get it to be in front of your audience. I truly appreciate that because I could gain a fan, just one, from this, you know, and I'm if I can get one fan a day, of course I would like 5,000 a day, but one a day, that's growth, and that's all I could ask for in my career is growth. Because if I can double my numbers from now to next year, baby, we making it.
Yeah, that's
Alamo Dome, baby.
Here we go, Alamo Dome.
Jordan's like, but if you want to get rid of your bus, I can just use the G.
Yeah.
J, and then
I can use the J.
I could
Good
probably
day.
turn the B into a G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd probably move the door.
Don't you think we thought about that?
That's great.
No, we appreciate you coming on because
Yeah.
whenever we first started this, it was kind of like, I know me and Garrett talking, and it was like we want people to come on and we want them to promote their music or promote whatever they're doing at the time.
Right.
And so I think you're the first person that reached out. Of course, we had other people that reached out, but somebody that wanted to come promote something for a reason. Like you're promoting a song, you're doing your radio tour, and so we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
and thanks
appreciate
for
you
even thinking of
listening.
us. You know,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, no way. I had a
This
list.
is fun. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, this is great. I love this. I love talking. So it gives me a reason where my husband's like, "Did you get out of your system?" I got a lot
I don't
to
want to
say.
hear shit.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? On
Yeah,
Instagram?
so the easiest way is just go to my website, jennybmusic.com. My social media is there, my merch, upcoming shows, newsletter, sign up. You know, you get be the first to know what's going on. A little bio about me. But yeah, that's the easiest way. It's just my website, jennybmusic.com. And again, thank y'all for coming out. I wish the weather was a little bit better, but you know.
It didn't rain.
good.
That's the
It
most
didn't
important part.
rain. It's gonna hold out, and I appreciate it. And hopefully, this time next year, you know, we'll all be on that different level, and
Yes, ma'am.
God
we'll
willing.
be doing this interview at the
Alamo Dome.
top of the Alamo Dome.
Yeah.
The left.
Hey, you never know,
pointing-
buddy.
You never know.
The left
Never
pointing
know.
one on the very top where the
Yep,
red lights
yep.
at. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's great.
No,
Fellas, what do y'all have this week coming up?
I'll be at Stetson Helotes on Friday night. We'll be at Chifladas.
Yeah, all three of
Thursday.
us
All
were
three of
gonna
us
be
are
at
at
Chifladas.
So
Chifladas.
who's
on
there
out.
this weekend?
Us too.
Really?
We went yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh.
We went yesterday.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
Were you there on Saturday?
I was.
I
How
heard it
was that?
Yeah, I heard it was
It was
insane.
fun. It was great. I was very tempted to get a tattoo. I've
What do
been-
you have on your arm, actually? I
I've
saw that
been-
tattoo earlier.
Yeah, so this is spilling the tea with my mom.
I love that. I love that.
Well, my mom has the little kettle, and all my sisters have the cup.
Oh, that's cool.
She be the one spilling the tea.
She-
Don't tell Mary a secret, because we about to know by 8 o'clock that night.
Mary. I love that.
Yeah, so I have a tea. I have a woman body
nice.
in veins,
Oh, nice.
or like flowers. Just kind of
Yeah.
like a reminder that a woman's body is like natural. Natural
Mm-hmm.
beauty is everything. Trying to keep me from getting a BBL later on. And then I have my lotus flower.
Oh, yeah, you're tatted. You're
Yeah.
tatted.
Oh yeah. And I have my little airplane to fucking go with the flow. Just go with
yeah.
the wind takes you. I got an LOL because I laugh a lot. So we're in
Laugh a
Austin.
lot.
We're like, let's go get an LOL. Ah.
That's great.
That was my 22 era. But yeah, I feel like that's another thing that makes me so different. And Tejano is that, you know, right off the rip, people were like, oh, you trying to be like Selena? I was like, pues, where?
Yeah,
Where?
Where?
Like, I'm all tatted up. I like tattoos. I love to have a good drink or 2 or 3, 4.
We like to have fun. We like to have
You know,
fun.
yeah,
We like to
I
have
just,
fun.
you
We
know,
like
I'd
to
be real. Like, you know, anyways, yeah, I'm pretty, and I've been itching for more. I don't know. My dad's like, you
have-
can't
you
get
get one.
any more.
You want to get more, yeah. I have right here, all right here.
What
just
is it?
tattoos.
Take
I
your shirt
have-
off so we can see.
Oh!
Nah, I don't want to scare the animals.
There ain't no animals out here, buddy.
The rabbits are like,
The rabbits are.
No, my dad takes care of all that.
No, I have I got all these tattoos I got were in Mexico though. I got a open heart to remind you. In Mexico, they have a saying called "corazón abierto," like an open heart. So, as long as there's no hate, blood flows through, and as soon as there's hate or anything like that, then it
Kills you.
Yeah, it kills you
It
pretty
does.
much. So I got that to remind me of that. I got an eclipse, which is after a song of my dad and my grandpa who wrote it together. And then I got 3 flowers, 1 for my mom and then 2 for my sisters.
Yeah.
So I want more though. I was actually gonna get one in Nashville. I went this past week. I asked ChatGPT to find me because I love the Beatles and I love the Spurs. So I was trying to find a tattoo of mix the Beatles and Spurs.
with the Spurs jersey.
No, so what it is, it's them walking like in Abbey Road, like where they walk across the street, but it's on a spur. I don't know. I love it.
Could have done better.
Once you see it, you'll change your mind.
Yeah,
Once you see it on my skin, you'll change your mind.
Right. You better hope I try.
Wow, we go badass.
Wow, bro.
Looks good, bro.
Wow, bro, that's badass. But maybe instead of the Beatles, I get like Wimby, Duncan,
Yeah.
Ginobili, and Parker.
That'd be
Yeah.
badass. See,
You know?
that's what I was thinking was gonna happen.
Right.
Because it still shows that I love
On
the
the
Beatles.
spur.
Right?
Walking on the spur is
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
disrespectful.
They might take it that way.
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I'm
That's
just
it,
Then
right?
you'll never
I'll
be
do that.
able to play for the Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right,
That's
I
your
hear-
chance.
My chance is coming up soon. I feel it. No, but I think that's it for today. But thank you
Yeah.
so much, Jenny, for coming out with us,
Of course.
for talking to us, and for spilling the tea on everything
of
that
course.
you
I'm
have.
sorry. I just can't help myself.
Don't forget, if you're in town for Fanfare, March 14th, you're going to be at Market Square.
No, it's
No.
at the Hemisphere.
Hemisphere. I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Hemisphere.
It's a new change for all
Yeah.
of us.
It's true. That's true. Hemisphere. Do you know what time?
I'll be there at 6 p.m. and then I'll be performing the national anthem at the Houston Rodeo.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm very
Congrats
excited.
on everything, and congrats to your career, and muchas felicidades. Good luck to everything for your future. And if you
you.
need anything, you have 3 friends now that
Thanks,
you can
guys.
come to for sure.
sure.
I don't know
For
if
sure.
you're old enough to get in, but
You just got in like
I
2
just
years
got
ago.
it.
Yeah, I just got it.
Hey, well, Saturday, if you're in the area, after y'all go watch Jenny B, Justin Gallego's celebrating his birthday. It's
Happy
Stetson
birthday to
Helotes.
Justin.
He's
Right.
celebrating his birthday this week, so y'all come
Yeah,
out.
come out.
and, it'll be
come,
a good time.
Come drink a lot of water with us on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
drinking all the
put a
water today.
pinch of lime.
And
little
before we
pinch of
leave, we do have to give a shout out to Garrett Dickens, our
Garrett!
producer. Congratulations. He just popped the question to get married this past
Congratulations.
Oh
weekend.
my
Yeah.
God, Garrett!
Congratulations.
We're still waiting for the answer to. No, just kidding. She said yes. She said yes.
Feel free to get married here.
Yeah,
Ooh,
right here.
this would be sick.
Beautiful.
At least pictures.
Dude, I know a camera guy that would do it.
Ready? The timer, you go and then run it back. No, but congratulations to Garrett and your fiance. And we'll catch you next time on the Green Room Podcast.
See.
Bye.